After years of trying, the day had finally come. We had won a permit to the WAVE and we were going to make the most of it. So after 4 months of waiting from being awarded the permit, we packed up our trusty ZR2 and headed down towards the WAVE. To get to the WAVE, you have to take a road that has a little bit of an attitude. Depending on the weather, this road can become very impassable even to the most capable 4x4 vehicles, and that is due to Buckskin Gulch. You might be familiar with this name, due to tragic events in recent history. Today for our journey, we were lucky the road was mostly mild. For days when it is mild, it's mostly just a graded gravel road with some whoops and bumps through the washes as you go. Of course, you have to be mindful of the occasional rock here and there, and of course, the wildlife. So for those not familiar with the WAVE, let's discuss what it is. On July 22nd, 2009, the world suddenly became aware of this miraculous place which was previously unknown to the masses. This, of course, was all thankful to the Microsoft release of Windows 7, which featured theWave as its desktop background. Since then, an increasing number of people have sought to make their way to this breathtaking location. However, the journey to reach it is not as easy as you would think. The WAVE is located at least an hour away from Page and an hour away from Kanab, Utah, and that's just the time to get to the Trailhead, not including the hike. Once you reach the Trailhead, depending on how many features you want to see, the minimum you'll be hiking is 6 miles. This hike has limited shade and has no water access on it. So if you're planning to hike this trail at all, you'll have to bring all your own water. Once you reach the trailhead, there should be plenty of parking spots. I recommend choosing one close to the trailhead so when you're coming out, you're not as tired and have to walk farther to your vehicle. Once parked, and after you gather your gear, you'll want to sign in at the Trailhead kiosk, located right near the restrooms. Once you completed that, you'll just jaunt off across the road and you'll be on the trail. The beginning part of this trail shares it with Wire Pass. So don't be surprised if you see several people without permits on this trail. The trails will separate a little bit further up the way. As far as finding the hiking trail in this section, it is rather easy and there are signs to follow. Of course, the caveat with this is you will be hiking in part of the wash part of this hike. If there is rain in the forecast, please be advised that you will want to stay out of the wash if you can avoid it.
Walking through the bars like a professional.
Oh, barely. I might fall.
You're not gonna fall.
Before you know it, you'll see this sign on top of a hill with a trail that splits off. This sign is here to warn hikers that in half a mile there is a permit area only. It also shows you that you're on the right track to get to the WAVE. This small hill climb here is your first major obstacle on this hike. It is rather steep, but it's short and has some little areas where you could stop and admire the view, should you need a break.
Right here looks good.
Okay. Whew, it's quite the climb.
Once you get to the top of the hill, you'll be greeted with a sand-filled trail. I'd love to tell you that the sand is only a little part of this hike, but no, that's not the case. This sand is just a taste of what to comes to get to the WAVE. As far as wayfinding at this point, you're still just following a main trail that's pretty well marked. But remember, when you need a break from the sand, don't forget to look behind you. The views are amazing in this entire area and don't miss a single one of them. Right after you cross this wash here, that is where the wayfinding will start. The sand trail will eventually start to go away little by little as you're hiking after this wash area. It becomes easy to get lost, but if you follow the map in your brochure, you will soon find this slick rock wall that you need to go up. Now, you notice the people in front of us, correct? Do you know what they don't have displayed? In this area, you're required to put your permit on the main leader's backpack. This group failed to do so, so if you're going to be in this area, please remember to do that. Once you reach the top, you'll be greeted by another amazing view. This area just keeps on giving so much to view, it's hard to pick a favorite viewpoint. Now, for the people who are more adventurous, this is where the wayfinding really begins. For our trip, we decided to go without a guide. However, if you're uncomfortable, you can hire a guide for this area. Instead, we opted to use Gaia GPS. With Gaia GPS and the brochure that the BLM provides you, it was very easy to find a way to get to the WAVE. However, my recommendation for anyone wayfinding in this area is to hang high on the slick rock to avoid as much elevation change as listed on Gaia. As an experienced desert hiker, this also offers you the opportunity to avoid much of the cryptobiotic soil that's found in these areas. When in doubt, stay on the slick rock.
before I forget, I hate hiking in sand. 1 step forward, 3 steps back. Oh, sorry. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Well, we're getting closer.
After all that hiking through sand and slick rock, you'll finally reach the major sand hill, which is the gateway into the wave. Once you reach this major obstacle, you're almost there.
What is this reminding you of?
Sand Dune Arch.
Babylon Arch.
Babylon Arch.
And how did we feel after that
It was
one?
amazing. I felt great.
You were so
Legs
glad
were
for remote
awesome.
start?
Oh, that was pretty nice at that point in time. I don't have that anymore. Oh, yes, I do. Temporarily. It's good. It's good. We'll run up this. No big deal. Watch. All right.
Trailblazer!
Not bad. No big deal. Hang on. Whoa. Hey, run like I did. Hurry.
I'm not gonna run.
You'll make it. Just run fast.
I have 1 speed. Glacial.
Whew.
Rock. And sand. And
Ooh.
this counts as leg day, right?
Yes. Leg day. I'm just gonna hit it right here. Oh, almost. Almost. How was it?
Once you make it up the sand hill, you just keep on climbing. It doesn't stop here. So this is a time I'm going to bring up why we're using poles on this hike. Honestly, when I'm hiking, I don't really like to use poles unless it's like slick rock or certain things for a really, really long hike. However, on this hike, I highly recommend them. They help you up through the sand tremendously. And just when you think you will never get there, there's the entrance. Welcome to the Wave.
What do you think of the wave?
It's great. It's a good hike, long, relatively strenuous, medium. It's good though, you?
I like it so far. We still have some more stuff to explore, but the wave itself is definitely worth putting a permit in for.
Yes, maybe it only takes you 9 or 10 times, you'll get it for $100.
Now, the wave, of course, is the main feature in this area. However, there are many other features that are just as cool.
Oh, we were going to climb up to Melody Arch in the Big Alcove, but the chute is very, very dangerous, and we decided that we don't want to risk ourselves or Everett to go see an arch. And so we are going to hike back to the wave, and we're going to see if we can find the dinosaur tracks, because that seems a little bit safer. If you want to go see Melody Arch, I would definitely recommend not wearing a backpack when you do it, because it kind of throws you backwards. So, as I hike down Slick Rock, talking on my phone. But, oh, I don't. Anywho, we would love to see it. It's like once in a lifetime thing being here, but I'm not gonna be stupid. So something we didn't expect is that there are tadpoles in this water. That seems unusual. I don't know if they're normally here, if it's a seasonal thing, but they're super cool. So definitely spend time and looking at them. What do you think of them?
They're pretty cool. She can show you if you get down there. You can zoom in and get down and get close.
This is like a
Like
mountain.
dirt on the screen. You need to get real close, bro.
Right here, this is like a mountain.
You can see them moving.
Yeah.
We have the wave to ourselves for the moment. We're being spoiled, aren't we? We're gonna try to hike and find some dinosaur tracks here in a minute, but we had the wave to ourselves until this very moment. There's now people showing up, so, but
Had it for like 30 seconds.
isn't it cool?
Had it
Yeah.
for like 30 seconds.
Can't complain. Cannot complain.
Old lady scooching on butt, take 2. She fell down now, so she's going to gently ease her way down.
It's actually grippier than you think.
I know, I walked right down and upright and vertical. Ah! And then Everett doing the same thing. Dun 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 dun, watch me! Ah! Bloop! Ah! Alright, 30 seconds of video. Right. Old man descending stand hill. Stealthily.
Are you stealthy?
Ah! Ah! Yeah. I'm stealthily and smoothly descending the hill.
After leaving the wave, we quickly went to go find the dinosaur tracks that were nearby. However, that wasn't in our cards for the day. We started noticing some darker clouds moving in from the south and decided it would be better to leave the wash and get back to the truck before any rain might occur. But Coyote Boots North was not done with showing us how spectacular it could be. Look at all those big-horn desert sheep. That's amazing.
What did you think?
It was great. It was nice. I liked it a lot. Good times. Woo!
So it was good. I would say definitely get out of there.
About 4:45.
It does take about 2 hours to hike both directions, so you definitely want to plan ahead. We did out a little bit faster than we went in.
Not much.
But not
we left
much.
About 2:45, 2:35 from whatever section on the wave. So.
Yeah, and definitely keep an eye out for wildlife because we did get to see those bighorn sheep or desert sheep, and so that was really nice. But now we're gonna go back to Kanab and go to a hotel and probably sleep.
The Wave is truly an amazing place and should be on everyone's bucket list to hike at least once in their lifetime. Getting a permit may seem like a difficult thing, but if you keep trying, you'll eventually get one like we did. Please like this video, subscribe, and share with your friends, and we hope to see you out there on the trail soon. Bye for now.